Good day everyone. Today let's learn about mannequins. Now what is a mannequin? A mannequin is a life-sized model that represents the human body and is used to display clothes or apparel in our stores. Now the look and feel of the mannequin is designed such a way that it expresses the personality or the attitude of the individual and even the category and the product it holds. Now let's look at the various types of mannequins. We basically use two types of mannequin in our store. One is the half bust or the mannequin from the neck level to the waist level, and the second one is the full size mannequin, which is from the head till the toe. Now where do we use these mannequins? The half bust or the half sized mannequins is used on the wall panels, and the full size mannequins we use on the windows or near the prominent gondolas. Now, please note that we use abstract mannequin, which means that we need not use accessories like wigs or makeup, but we will rather only use the apparels and the footwear on these. Now, let's see the various parts of the half bust. The half bust has got only two parts. One is a detachable hand, and the second part is the entire torso or the main body of the half bust. Now, let's also see how to dress up the half bust. Now the first and foremost thing that you should take care while dressing up the half bust is that you use the appropriate sized apparel for it. We always recommend that you use a small size t-shirt for this purpose. Now take the smaller size t-shirt. Okay. Detach both hands of the half bust and slide in the t-shirt basically. Once you slide in the t-shirt, attach both hands to the half bust. Now adjust the t-shirt on the half bust such a way that it looks neat and clean and no wrinkles are visible on it. Now let us look at the various parts of the full mannequin. Now please note that unlike the bust, when you handle the full mannequin, it is always better that you take help of the second person to handle the full mannequin. Now again going back to the parts of the mannequin, similar to the half bust, this also has got hands and one detachable leg and also the plate on which it is fixed. Now to dress up the mannequin, first you have to detach both the hands. Now we have to detach the top portion or the bust part of it. Now this is detached. Now the next portion to detach is basically the detachable leg. You turn it in and then you detach this. And finally what you have to do is you have to lift this portion from the stand. Now that is how you disassemble the full mannequin. Now the first thing to take care while dressing up the full size mannequin is basically to choose the apparel of the right size. Even for lower, we recommend size S. Now the first step is basically to slide in the lower from the bottom of the main part. Okay. Now once this is done, let us choose an appropriate footwear and wear it. While choosing the footwear, ensure that you choose a footwear that matches with the clothes that you put on the mannequin. Okay. Once this is done, place this part on the stand. Now the next step is to attach the detachable leg that we have removed already. Now slide this leg in from the top. Once the leg is fixed, roll up the shorts to the waist height. Now the next step is to put the upper portion in. Okay, and tilt it back. Now put on the t-shirt and attach the hands similar to how we did with the bust. Now once you have dressed up the mannequin, ensure that there is no wrinkles and it is fitting right. Now let's look at various aspects that we should be careful about while handling the mannequins. The number one and the most important part, never leave the mannequins undressed, which means it should always have clothes on. Number two, always use the appropriate size clothes for the mannequins. We always recommend size S uppers and size S lowers for both ladies and gents to be put on the mannequins. The next thing to note is that the tags should not be hung outside and it should always be hidden behind the mannequin or inside the clothes. The other thing to note is that the clothes that you use on the mannequin should be well ironed and it should not have wrinkles on it. The other thing to note is that you should change or replace the clothes of the mannequins at least once in a month, and it should be according to the monthly action plan document and the VM guidelines that is circulated from time to time. Now, while handling mannequins, please take care of it in such a way that you don't leave any scars or scratches on the mannequins, or else it will look very bad. Now, last and finally, please ensure that you clean the mannequins regularly such that it is neat and tidy and there is no dust or dirt on it.